Love how poofy they are. They look so fake.
One of the beauties of playing disc golf in Draper.
Welcome into Birdies in the Beehive. I am Nick, joined as always by
Brian, and today we're over at the River Bottoms down in Draper, Utah. Have a lot going on here. This is a really fun course, definitely a challenging course. I'm gonna let Nick tell you more about it and get behind the camera here.
Yeah, River Bottoms is one of the newest courses in the Salt Lake County, and I believe it's the longest in Salt Lake County currently, at least until the arena opens up later this summer. This is one of my personal favorite properties. I know it doesn't look like much, not a lot of trees, but there's a lot of OB and a lot of wind almost always, which is kind of a fun challenge. We have leagues going on here every Wednesday night at 6, shotgun start. You can find that at leagues.elevateut.com for more information about that. And then I am actually running the inaugural tournament out here. Course has been in the ground for about a year. We're running the first tournament ever out here on July 12th and 13th. It's going to be a 2-round tee-timed event. Every division available. Really neat players pack. I've been working on designing the shirts and stuff for that this last week or so. And yeah, really fun, challenging track. We got a pretty stiff headwind, and I'm going to go ahead and make an excuse now before we start so that it's on record. I tweaked my knee a little less than 2 weeks ago, and I pretty much haven't stopped going since then. And so my throw is going to look a little weird today, but it's because I can't like fully plant on my right foot. So probably a lot more forehands than normal and a lot of hyzers just because I can't get the right extension going.
I have a feeling with the wind today, we're both going to be throwing a lot of overstable and
yeah,
a lot of safe hyzer shots. Stay out of the OB.
Exactly. Name of the game out here is really keep it in bounds. If you can keep it in bounds, you're going to do okay. So I'm going to start out backhand hex, pretty much straight headwind. Oh, it got over and never came back. Good thing we do 2 off the top.
Always 2 off the top. All right. I'm going to throw this Venom just because it's nice and overstable.
Great shot, Brian.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I don't know if I got that on camera very well, but
that's all right. It's going to be a hard day to follow disc. It's not sunny, but it's very bright.
Yeah. All right, gonna try to warm up the forehand. All right, that one's in bounds at least. A little short.
Oops. All right.
Nope, nope.
That's one of the most overstable discs I have.
Yeah, the wind just kind of took that and let it ride. Okay, ended up a little short. Oh, by the way, hole 1, 306, par 3. Forgot to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, too high.
Oops, blurred out for some reason. Uh-oh.
It was so bad of a shot that it's like, I don't want to see that.
Mine's right up here.
Does it need to be zoomed on this one? Oh!
go. Let's go.
Nice putt, Brian. Yes.
There we go.
Okay, we're on to hole 2, par 4, 543 feet. The fairway kind of S's a little bit and then back, and you can see the basket way out down there. But there is a big bubble of OB that you want to stay left of. I don't throw it too far, so I don't have to worry about it too much as long as I stay straight down the middle here. Oh no, tried to throw it too hard. I'm gonna have a very hard second shot, way back.
All right, I'm gonna go cloud breaker. Come back now. Inbounds. I'll take it.
All right, technically gonna be my third shot. Went out of bounds, probably around this stake. Do have to get left. Don't wanna go past the fence on the left there though. Just gonna throw a force to make sure I get it over, hopefully. I think that did it.
I think so.
Nick lining up his second shot.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna disc up. I'm gonna go pyro. Skip. A little short, but it's up there.
Okay, looks like my second throw was in bounds, but it actually landed short. Unfortunately, that means I need to go back and rethrow. I'll catch y'all as soon as I get back there. Okay, my force and then my next throw also landed out of bounds. Gonna take a 9 on the hole. But if I had landed in bounds, just to show you guys kind of how the hole would work, you try to get here on your second shot. Then you can kind of run it for birdie if you want, just try not to go long. Look at that wind.
It's dancing up there.
Yeah.
I ended up way shorter than I thought I was going to be. Should have given a little bit more power. That's all right. Got it. That one felt good. Nice putt.
Get off this hole quick.
Hole 3. Yellow basket's 419 feet, par 3. One of the things I love about this course is that there's an advanced layout with the yellow baskets. And on some of the holes there are on some of the holes there are red baskets as well for more beginner players. A lot of fun. We're playing the yellows today, and we kind of have a tail left to right. So I'm gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna try to get a jackalope there on a hyzer flip. Push, push. The wind just did not let that get any forward movement. Wow, words are hard.
I'm gonna just try to stand down. Only goal. That'll work.
Yeah, that's great, right in the middle.
Yep, a little short, but that's okay. Okay, I'm what, about 180, 150?
Yeah, somewhere in there. 170 maybe.
Throw a crystal Z-zone or Z-zone and just hope it gets there. All right,
Yeah.
that'll leave me a putt.
Little short with my drive, but that's all right. I'm gonna try to get close with the berg. Oh, and then it just slips out of my hand. No, it didn't. Whew. That was an embarrassing upshot. Time to make a big putt. Not enough.
Okay, so far, a bit of a tailwind.
Great putt, Brian. You gonna pick me up for my bogey?
Okay, we're on to hole 4. It's going to be a 404-foot par 3. A little bit close to the right OB line there, so you do have to be cautious. Also, if you're throwing the forehand, you don't want to get caught in the tree in the middle here. Maybe get down past it if you have a big enough one. I'm going to throw a safe little flex venom forehand, hopefully. Keep it in the middle of the fairway or just to the right side of the fairway. Or throw it in the dirt. Shoot.
I think with the wind that we have right now, pretty much straight right to left, I think forehand probably is the play. At least.
Not on an Anheuser line.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to throw flat, like at the tree. Maybe drift, maybe have the wind drifted a little bit to the left and then come back. I don't expect to get there, but I'm gonna try. Plasma Trace, love this thing. Now get down. Ooh, it's gonna be on the edge.
Okay, mine rolled. It looked like it might have gone OB, but it's actually probably straddling the OB line. I'm going to take my 3 meters off the OB here. Or 3 feet. Just try to get a raptor up there. Oh no. The wind didn't hold it as straight as I hoped it would.
The nose of my disc is barely in bounds as well. So I too am going to take my 3 meters. Just kidding, 3 feet. And I'm going to go zone OS, just try to get close. That'll work.
I think the 3 meter rule is like a senior discount. Okay, I went out of bounds right here. Got caught up in the wind, so this is for a 4. Way too high, way too nose up. Close though.
Yeah, just over the top.
No.
Player B. Thank you. Hole 5. Touchy little 162-foot par 3. Mandatory to the left of that wooden post with the arrow on it. Just past the bushes on the left is the river, the Jordan River, which is OB. And then around the mandatory is a little pocket of OB as well. So it's kind of a tight little landing zone. Plus, Thank you, Draper City, for all the work that you've done out here. Shout out to Rick. This big old stump is fairly new. That is inbounds, but is like right in the skip zone for a forehand. So it just makes it that much trickier to get it to the right spot. And I'm gonna take a yarn forehand. Well, that's long, but that's in bounds. I'm happy with that.
I'm gonna do something similar, just with his own.
I think that settled before the bushes.
Yeah.
Just plus, look how beautiful this is out here. Right up against the mountain range. Like, just so gorgeous. There's the basket right there on the right. Right next to us is the river, the Jordan River. Brian stayed just out of the Jordan River, which is always good.
About 7-8 feet outside off the river. Definitely not an easy putt. He's a little too much trying to run it.
Yeah. Okay, ended up a little long. This is outside, yeah?
Yep.
Oh, a little low. Nice putt. Okay, also for par. Oh no. I overthought it at the last second. Oh, the dreaded birdogey. Brian had a little mishap with his mic, so I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little deer out there in one of the fairways. There it is, a little nature appreciation moment. Lots of deer out here.
Okay, par 6, probably the most dangerous hole on the course. It's the only one with water. There is a Mando pole that you need to go left of out here. Distance is going to be 559 in the current location, be a par 4. You can see the red basket's a little shorter. That's in the 380 position. What do you think, about 280 to clear it?
It's a good 300 at least to get, I mean, maybe straight off the tee pad, maybe 280.
Yeah.
To get to where you have a good shot, you want to get at least 300 straight.
Yeah, I've put at least 5 or 6 discs in this river. So
As have I.
I'm gonna throw a more kind of flippier disc, kind of just left of the Mando, and try to cut off the river and hopefully not fade left there. Well, I'd rather miss the Mando. Then go lose a disc, I guess.
That is very true.
Yay.
All right, we got a little bit of a headwind. I'm gonna go Destroyer, Kaboom Destroyer. Try to just get it out there and play. It's in play.
Okay, I turned my drive over way out of bounds, so I'm just going to take it from the drop zone, which is the short tee. Want to stay out to the right between the path, and then there is OB on the left there. Oh, come back.
Finish. It's starting to.
There we go. That'll be good. Little short, but that's okay.
In bounds. Okay, I ended up in bounds. Still about 250 out. I'm gonna try to, got all these little stickers, pokey guys everywhere. Just try to keep this in play. It's a long putt.
Have this for a par. Gonna use my zone. Oh, too far left. Probably just out of bounds left.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so I ended up, OB line's right here. I ended up probably about 3 feet in, probably dropped out here. We'll let Nick go ahead and pout out his yarn first.
Outside, yeah?
Yeah. Down.
Oh, sit.
Oh no.
Oh.
Skipped out of bounds just past the camera there. You guys probably can't see me very well. Oh. Well, I'll have a tap in for a 6. 7. Excuse me.
It's going to be another birdogey for me.
This course will get you with the out of bounds, especially on a super windy day.
Very much so. Hole 7. Another par 4. We got 2 par 4s in a row out here right now. I'm going to say this a lot in this video, but one of the things I love about this course is the fact that on just about every hole, there are minimum of 3 pin locations, with a couple of small exceptions. But this one has 3 pin locations. It's got a short red basket, and then there's a Mando on the right side that you have to go left of. It kind of goes straight just past the red basket and then juts off to the right. And there's 2 more basket locations over there. I don't know if you'll be able to see them right now. This is one I debate on what to do on this hole. Sometimes I go overstable off to the right and fade behind the red basket. Sometimes I go forehand off to the left, try to fade behind the red basket. But today I'm going to try to clear the Mando.
Oh.
It's a ways up there. I'm going to take something flippy because we got a tailwind. Let's try to get it wide, dragging over to the right. Oh, that's not going to do it. Well, that's a miss, Mando.
I lost that on the camera.
It was right over the trees over there.
Oh.
It might be in the fairway where it landed, but missed the Mando on the right.
I'm pretty much always kind of aim straight at the Mando and let it fade to the red basket. That's always my kind of safe play. I don't think I could clear the Mando if I wanted to. All right, get down.
Yeah, that's in a good spot.
That'll give me a good line being on that left side.
Absolutely.
Okay, I got just to the left side of the Mando a little bit. Still not enough that I trust doing a backhand, so I'm going to do a forehand Crystal Raptor and try to get it. Still have to be careful of OB up here. Let's see. Oh, get out of it.
Yeah.
All right, not quite what I meant to do, but that'll work.
Well, I had a boom of a drive. I was up in the fairway right here, but missed the Mando, so I got to play from the drop zone. I'm going to take a Raptor, or not a Raptor. You've been throwing a Raptor. I throw a Firebird, a Sexton. Try to just get it close to the basket. Oh, fade. It's in bounds, but I held on to that way too long.
Okay, I have this for birdie. Not an easy putt. Got a bit of a tail right to left. Oh, not too bad.
Yeah. Okay, I stayed in bounds, luckily. But give myself a lot of long looks today. Is this outside, do you think, Brian?
Yeah, definitely.
Getting lots of opportunity for the step putt. Oh, it's so close. So many of those today.
We'll just go finish that out real quick.
Haven't played here in a while.
It really is a fun course.
Yep.
Very challenging in a different way than most of the courses in Utah.
Yeah. Alrighty, we made it to hole 8. It's currently in the B position on the left side, pushing on the OB side there. It's going to be about 340 feet. I'm going to take this Hurricane and just to make sure I don't turn it over right, it is a little narrow with the OB up here. Oh, I early released it and I'm going to be in trouble.
Yeah, maybe OB a little early.
Super early.
Okay, and we have kind of a tail right to left. So I'm gonna try to use that to my advantage. I'm just gonna take a crave off to the right on a hyzer, let the wind kind of carry it in. As long as I didn't skip, that should be a putt.
Yeah. Yeah, I went out of bounds pretty early, so I'm just going to take it right on the inside here.
Ooh, good second skip.
Yeah, not too bad.
That's a little short. About a 20-footer. As my bag falls on the ground. A bag down birdie.
All right. A little deep over here. Oh, almost.
Hole 9, one of the signature holes here at River Bottoms with the beautiful triple mandatory. 2 different basket locations. We're playing scored around to the yellow way back there. It's just over 400 feet, 404. And then the red basket just through the Mando. So we're gonna play first shot to the yellow basket. And then if we don't, and then we're gonna also try to ace run the red just for fun.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna try to hyzer flip to turn a jackalope. Oh, and then I just yank it. That was the right shape too, just so late release.
One of the difficult parts about this triple Mando is how far down it is. But it is a lot taller than it looks. All right. Safely through.
Nice. I didn't see where that one went.
Right down smack through the middle.
Good job.
Yeah. I aimed at the left side of the triple Mando and let it just hyzer through.
Oh, good idea. All right, ace run time. This was about 250 to the red. I'm gonna try to get it with a range. Oh, man, my knee is just not letting me get the right angles on stuff.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and try a Luna. It's not what I would normally throw for this, but why not? Well, good golf shot.
Yeah. Drop zone is the short pad. It's about 50 feet shorter. Still about 350, 325 to the yellow pin. I'm gonna try to get a forehand there with a Malm. Ooh. It's through the Mando and inbounds.
Okay, then I made it through, but not very far through. Still got a little ways to go. There you go.
Nice upshot.
Thank you.
I am not making it easy on myself today. This is, what, 60 footer?
Yeah.
At least for bogey.
All right, I got this for par, which is pretty nice. Probably only about 15.
Yeah, good par.
Thank you.
Will you pick up my double bogey?
You got it. Okay, we're on hole 10, start the back 9. What are the scores going into the back 9? You remember?
I'm sitting at +3 after that double bogey on 9, and you're at
10 over?
+10.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so this is in the C position, 294, just over to the left. Very narrow OB. It does flare out there, but you want to push before you start going left for sure.
That looked great.
Yeah, I think that should be okay.
Yeah, I think that's going to be in the circle.
Yep.
Watch out for the thorns. Ow.
We are getting attacked by thorns as we speak.
That little guy was just in my arm.
Nice.
Oh, and I'm bleeding. Oh well. Little blood never hurt anybody, right?
Nope, Utah courses will get you.
Yes, they will. It might be a little short, but I think that's up there too.
Nope.
Okay, Brian ended up a little short.
Yeah, I fell a little short here. I'm in the long stuff, but they're probably about 5 feet.
Left here, so I'm good there. I do have an open look.
Ooh, good up. I am not left with much of a gap. So I'm going to try to do a little Anheuser putt around the tree here. That should be a par.
I'll just let Nick pick mine up. There we go.
Couple of pars. Hole 11. I get that hair out of my mouth. Holy cow. Hole 11, this is a tough one. I don't know if you can see it over there off to the right. It's about 321. Double Mando through the trees. You can see the red basket short, that's about 220. There's an additional 100 feet off to the right. Pretty much straight headwind. I'm gonna go with an onyx. Forehand, just try to get it out the gap, honestly. This is a tough birdie. Ooh. Well, I haven't missed the Mando yet.
No. I'm going to try to do the same thing, but with a tractor. I did miss the Mando.
Oh, after Plinko in about 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay, I ended up bouncing off of the tree right before the Mando. Landed in the middle. Just kind of forehand a swarm up there. Mostly because it's pink and on the right. There's no OB on this hole, but it's death. You do not want to go too far right. This is easy to see. Oh.
Still did not miss the Mando.
Still did not miss the Mando. Jeez Louise. Okay, I gotta get a different disc. That just slipped right out of my fingers.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and throw from the drop zone. Mine did Plinko past the Mando. Afraid of the right side.
Ugh. Gotta try not to hit my hand. That was a decent recovery shot, actually.
Yeah. Okay, I'm right down there. You can see right under the basket and just to the right there. You just don't want to be in that stuff. Try to save my bogey. Wind kind of played with that.
Yeah.
Nick's just right up here in front of me.
Oh, geez Louise. That's gonna be a no OB double bogey for me.
Okay, a little double bogey save.
Ooh. Will you tap me in too?
Yep. I believe this is saving the double bogey as well.
I don't know if you can call it saving on this hole, but.
No. Okay, we're on hole 12, Jeff's hole.
Shout out to Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff. It's going to be in position C, which will be about 339. Down here to the right a little bit behind that tree into that cluster there. I'm going to try to throw a big high forehand with a Raptor. Not too high, but high. Got it a little too far out left, but got the distance on it.
Truthfully, I lost it. I couldn't see it.
Couldn't see it. It was very high.
All right, I'm gonna try a similar thing with a trace. Ooh, got caught up in that tree in the middle.
Yeah.
All right, I got caught up in this tree, landed a little bit short. I'm gonna go kind of step out zone OS, just try to get it close. Oh, okay, that's not terrible. That's not great.
Okay, I got a nice little look here. Got around all those trees. Have to be a little careful of the trees on the right.
Yeah, good upshot, Brian.
Thanks.
All right, left a little bit more on the bone than I would have liked. Oh, right through the chains. Good par.
Thanks.
Hole 13. This is another one that has two baskets. It's got a red one on the right. It's about 340. And then the yellow one is straight down this tunnel across all of these tall weeds are all hazard. It's about, I don't know, 430 to get to the pin. I'm gonna go for it because I'm dumb. I'm gonna take an Alva, try to get it there.
We are looking right into the sun, folks, so apologize if you can't see much. Neither can I.
Well, I think that's in the fairway.
Yeah.
Probably circle 3.
I'm going to go more the straight and then left approach. There used to be some OB right here just short of this red basket. They took it out, and so I'm going to go basically try to go right where that OB was, right where these little trees are. All right, obviously landed more right than I wanted to.
Yeah, I think you're in bounds though.
Yep. Okay, I landed here about 50 short of the red, but inbounds. Left myself a little more than I wanted for an approach, but I'll try to get it there. That should do.
Oh, nice shot.
Thanks.
Should be under the bucket. I ended up about pin high, which is nice, just a little to the right. Probably mid C2. And technically speaking, this is a par 4 on U-Disc. So this is an eagle putt. Tournament play, it's a par 3, but didn't give it the height.
I think Nick will be able to tap both those in.
This is where Brian landed.
Nice. That's always a good par for me as a par 3.
Yeah. Love how poofy they are. They look so fake.
One of the beauties of playing disc golf in Draper. All right, we're on to hole 14. Hole 14 is a really fun hole. Has 5 different pin positions actually. First one is going to be the red tee, nice little shorty. It's right up here past the double Mando. Do have to go to the double Mando. OB goes around and follows the wood fence line. You're going to go left. Then you have your C, your B, and today we're playing the A position. all the way out about 438 feet. It is a par 4. There is another par 4 pin position where you have, from the A position, you have to actually carry some OB into an island. And then there's another position out there, way out by those big trees.
It's over in there somewhere.
Yeah.
We moved the basket because we're mid-mow season right now, and that hasn't gotten mowed yet. It will be mowed by the tournament, though,
Nice.
in July.
So I like to play it just kind of straight out through the double mando and let it fade left a little bit. Put me in position for an up and down for par. I hope. Yep,
Yeah,
that's it.
right in the middle. All right, we have pretty much a straight tailwind here right now. So I'm gonna try to cut some distance off. I'm gonna try to go more on the left side of the double mando, almost like straight at hole 9's triple, and then fade, hopefully somewhere out there. Shout out to Draper City again. They just recently put out, they planted about 25 new trees out here. These white swamp oaks doing really well. There's a cypress over there. Hole 15 has a bunch. Like, this place is looking good. That's up in the trees over there. I think that's good.
Yep. All right, I'm still quite a bit short, but for a par 4, I'm looking pretty good. Just gonna take my zone, try to go around the trees and have it fade right in. Not enough on it. That's on the back side, I should be okay.
Yeah, you'll have a long look at it. Another long C2 look. Again, par 4, so this is for eagle. I'll take it. Not enough on it.
All right, I'm probably still just outside the circle, maybe just inside, around the edge. Left it short. I'll take my par.
Yeah, this is a hard hole. When it's in the deep par 4 position, it's like just over 600 feet.
Just to give you guys an idea, it is back amongst all those trees over there. There's a nice OB carry. We do have to get that mowed before it's really right in there.
Hole 15, kind of the finishing stretch here. I love this finishing stretch. It's a great way to finish the course. 15, you can see some of the new trees that just got planted a couple months ago up near the basket. There's like 20 of them all along the path there. If you go long, there's a path that's OB. It's about 260, 265 to the basket. And then all of the long grass over here on the right is also a pocket of OB. My preferred play is forehand Firebird, kind of out wide to the left. Let it be a Firebird, kind of finish to the right. It was a little wider than I was hoping for, but
Yeah. Very hard to see the discs on the camera screen today.
yes.
It's very bright out here. Hopefully the camera dims that down for you guys some. I like taking the Raptor, have it finished just left. Hopefully not in the OB. There you go.
Nice shot. Man, I've been leaving myself in circle 2 all day. See if I can't capitalize here. This is outside, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And I ended up not too bad. I'd say just inside the circle.
yeah.
Could really use this one. There we
You
go.
got it.
I like that. That worked well.
You want to tap me out?
Yeah. This might be out of my official tap out range.
Oh, you got that.
Okay, hole 16. Another one of those holes here that has 4 different pin locations. On here we have a couple different spots of OB. Right now we're in the D position with the yellow basket. If you look back there, you might see the red basket is in the C position. B position's a really tight one. It can be a tricky little hole. Usually we're thrown into a headwind by now, but the wind's a little different today. Probably more of a right to left than anything.
Yeah.
So. Not as far right as I wanted, but I should be hopefully in a safe zone. The wind might have pushed me just into the OB. This hole is all about staying in the safe zones.
Yeah, there's a couple of like screw you OBs, which are always fun. I'm just gonna try to take this really wide. So low. Lift, lift. That might be in one of those screw you OBs.
Yeah.
Okay, I landed in this OB section here. About 1.5 feet left to get back in bounds. All right, that'll work.
Yeah, that was good up. All right, I got lucky. The grass kept me from scooting all the way OB. So I'm just going to try to get an up and down here for 3. Ooh, a little right, but good distance. All right, we're both pretty close here. I'm a little further out. Try to lock down this par.
Great putt.
Nice.
Oh, bogey for me with the OB stroke. Hole 17. This is another one that has a couple pin locations. This is in the C location, which is 294. Tree cages on the right, you gotta miss. OB all around. I like to take a forehand with a malm. Skip it on up. Should be in the circle.
Nice. I'm gonna throw a forehand as well. Just throw my Venom. It's probably a little out of reach for me, but didn't give it enough height with the tailwind.
Yeah, I kind of got caught up in the grass there, looks like.
Yep. Okay, a little bit of a birdie look, I guess. Not really. Try to get it close.
Yeah, nice up.
Thanks.
I ended up just inside the circle, probably.
Oh no.
Didn't quite give it the height.
Go ahead and tap me in.
I'm gonna need to see this one, Brian.
Right.
Just kidding. Good par.
Thanks. All right, we made it to 18 at River Bottoms. I'm standing in a huge headwind, which means I'm throwing into a huge tailwind, which is kind of opposite of usual. 18 is a par 4, 475. You see the short basket position. I try to land right around there because then there's a little swath of OB that you have to carry. You can go far right and avoid the OB completely, but I wouldn't recommend it. The big arms will clear the OB on their first throw. And then it's tucked in way down into a little ditch on the left once we get up there.
Great finishing hole.
Great finishing hole. Love the second shot here. That's kind of right where I want to be as long as I didn't push long into the OB.
Yeah, that's a great shot. And we've got the wind for it. I am going to try to get an eagle look, I think. Yeah, with a destroyer, just high and flat, then let the wind carry it to the left.
You're throwing a white disc, folks, so you will not see it.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Well, sorry, camera. Well, it's not gonna be an eagle look.
Might have been able to see it flash to the landing.
I think that it's inbounds.
Ready? Okay, so I did park the red basket, still about 15, 20 feet before I'm out of bounds. You might be able to see the basket through there. There is a Mando pole right here though, so we need to go right of that, which means I need to go high, right, and around and let the wind bring it back. So I'm gonna go with my cap wrap. Shoot, basket's kind of in my way. All right, just long and to the right of the basket, but I should have a putt.
Yeah, that looked great. Okay, you can probably finally see the basket. You can see it a little bit through the weeds on Brian's shot, but I did land it inbounds. Probably got about 200 feet left. Oh, too wide. Well, inbounds. I got a birdie putt.
Yep, I think we'll both have long birdie putts here.
Okay, finish strong.
Oh no.
Didn't give it the height.
Okay, so my cap wrap landed right here on my second shot. Downhill putt, do have a headwind, have to be cautious with nose angle, but it's only about 25 feet, so.
Great finish, Brian.
Good way to finish.
I'll tap in my par.
All right, another long round at River Bottoms completed.
Yeah,
Yep,
great course out here.
a lot of fun.
A lot of fun. Very hot.
Yep.
Bring extra water if you're going to come down here and play.
Wide open so you can practice a lot of shots. Teaches you how to play in the wind and make sure that you're staying in bounds. Good for tournament practice.
Very much so. Very much so. And it's a bomber of a course.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said before, longest course in Salt Lake County currently that's in, and a lot of OB, so places a premium on accuracy.
Yeah, the golds are definitely a little bit long for me. I think my score will reflect that. Where'd we end up?
Yeah, so let me just finish up the round here.
Got a 3 on this one, so that's always good.
Brian finished up at, you had a 1 under back 9.
Huh.
Good job.
Cheers. That's awesome. That's the
great.
best I've ever done on the back 9 for the
Yeah.
gold positions.
Yeah, so that's a 9 over. I had a 2 over back 9
Wow.
for a +5 to finish it out.
Nice.
Not terrible with the wind, but definitely, you know, if you catch it right, this place can be scoreable.
Oh, yeah.
But just a good challenge
Yeah.
in
A lot
the
of fun.
South Salt Lake
Looking
Valley.
forward to the tournament coming up. I did
Absolutely.
register, so I'm in.
Sweet.
MA40 guys, look out.
Yeah.
You have somebody to beat.
Yeah, we'll have every division. And player pack will be custom T-shirt that I just designed. That actually looks really rad. Have I shown you that yet?
Yeah, yeah. Looks good.
Um,
Looks really good.
And then stainless steel water bottle with the course logo and the city logo on
Nice.
it.
Draper Days will be going on at the same time as well.
It will be.
Yeah.
Yep. It's actually going to be held in conjunction with Draper Days.
Nice.
Which is pretty cool. That we have a lot of support from Draper City for this
Absolutely,
course,
yeah.
and they love having it out here, and we love all the work that they do out here for us, and
Yep.
it's a very symbiotic relationship.
Yep.
So very good.
All right. Sounds
Awesome.
good.
Well, till next time, we'll see you out there.
All right. Thanks, y'all, for watching.
Oh, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes, please.
That's an important thing about YouTube, I guess.
Yeah, they say.